What is up, everybody? It's day 19 here on the first ever Master Drum Advent Calendar video series. I'm in a great mood because I just watched Christmas Vacation, probably my second favorite Christmas movie of all time. You a big fan of that one, Grinch? I do love that movie, but I'm scared a fun fact is coming on, isn't it? Please say, please no. No? Yes? No? Yes. Oh, fudge. So did you know that John Hughes, who wrote and co-produced Christmas Vacation, also went on to direct films like Home Alone, Pretty in Pink, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and Uncle Buck. All of those movies are, some of my classic favorites. Did he direct The Grinch? No, I don't think he did that one. I think I need a Christmas vacation. From what? All you do is sit down here. From your face. That's fair. Day 19, here we go. What's up, folks? Welcome back to the Master Drum Whiskey Room. I am Jason C. Like, subscribe, do all the things you need to do to help grow the channel for the rest of the year. Appreciate it. If this is your first time watching an Advent video here this year, then this is how it works. A few weeks ago, I asked my mom and my girlfriend to pick 25 random bottles in my whiskey room, anything. Make up 25 samples for the 25 days of Christmas for the first ever Master Drum Advent Calendar that I have dubbed How Much Would I Pay? Master Drum Advent Calendar Countdown to Christmas Day. I will have a shorter name next year. So for the past 18 days, I've been opening up these samples, nosing them, tasting them, maybe trying to guess the proof, maybe trying to guess the age, but ultimately determine how much I would pay for that whiskey. Then after I name my price, I reveal the sample in this Advent calendar, and we could see what I was sipping on and compare my value to the actual value. So let's go. It is day 19. So first, let's check color as we normally do. Pretty nice caramel color, not too light, not too dark either, kind of right in the middle there. So let's give it the old swirl job, and let's see what we got. Man, this does smell familiar. This is cherry cola in a glass. So immediately I'm thinking maybe it's an MGP. I don't know though, this could be, it's coming off a little bit grainy. Maybe there's some youthful character to it. Could be wrong here. I don't know if I'm right, but I feel like I'm smelling a little George Dickel in here. Maybe. Little chocolate. It's got a nice darkness to it, but it's kind of corn forward. So I know Dickel has that high corn mash bill. It's like 86%. So I'm wondering if there is some George Dickel in this class. This will be fun. Here we go. Cheers. Wow, higher proof than I thought it would be coming off the just off the first sip. I mean, is this a rye or a bourbon? I'm not really sure exactly what's going on here. I know the more I smell it, it does have some age to it. I'm not really sure where to go with this one. Man, good spice to this. That cherry cola note though that it has, this has to be MGP. I'd be pretty surprised if it's not MGP. Whenever I get that, sipping some whiskey, especially bourbon, which I do think it is, this could be a high rye bourbon as well, because I'm not really feeling like I'm getting rye notes. I'm not getting any of the mint, or I'm not getting anything piney. As far as age goes, it's got some good flavor to it. I'll say 8 years. So this is probably right in that 8-year range. As far as proof goes, that's tricky. Man, that spice that it has. I wonder if this is the Remus High Rye. I'm wondering. But I don't think those are that old. I think those are kind of top out at 6 years old. And this tastes a little bit older. All right, so one more sip and we'll do our guesses here. Yeah, you know what? The more I'm sipping this, the more I'm liking it. This is good. All right, here are my guesses here. So let's start with proof. Proof, I'm gonna say this one's tough. I'll say 115. It's really spicy on the back end, but sometimes spice doesn't always result in a high proof. I think this is more spicy than proofy, so I'm gonna say 115 for this. As far as age goes, I'm gonna stick with what I was thinking earlier. I'm gonna think it's about 8 years old. It could be older, but I'll say 8. As far as what I think it is, I mean, you could make the argument that it could be Four Roses with that high rye if it's like one of those, if it's like a OBSK or something like that, one of the high rye mash bills, but I don't know. I still think it's like MGP. That cherry cola note is making me think MGP. It's got a little gingerbread on the back end. That's where I'm going. I don't have a bottle guess because there's so much MGP. It could be anything. Lastly is, what would I pay for this? I'll probably go with, if I'm right and I'm thinking it's anywhere between like 8 to 10 years old, I do think it's NGP. I'd probably pay, I do like this bourbon, so I think I'll give it 75 bucks for this one. So let's find out what it is. All right, day 19 is right here. All right, here we go. Break the seal here. And this is, so not a lot of information on this one. So this is a pinhook. I don't know if this is a rye or bourbon. It just says pinhook, 114.6 proof. So let me go find it. All right, guys, I found it. Here it is, pinhook. It is the 8-year. So this is one of my surprise whiskeys this year. Why was it a surprise whiskey? Because I have never really liked pinhook, but I really like this one. This might be one of the more accurate guesses I did, because this is an 8-year product. This is an 8-year-old bourbon. This is also MGP sourced. Now, I don't know if they put the mash bill on here, but I'm guessing it's a 21% rye. So this is the 5th release in the Pinhook Vertical series, and I do believe they're gonna go all the way up to 12 years old. They've done 4, all the way up to 8. They're gonna go all the way up to 12 eventually. Yeah, this is 100, so what did I say? Didn't I say it was like 115, 116 proof? I don't remember what I guessed. You guys can let me know. I said it was probably around 8 years old. It's 8 years old on the dot. Now, I guess I would pay about 75 bucks for this. I think retail on this is about $100. So I was about 25 bucks, a little bit low. But I do like the fact that this is a little bit more of an off-profile type MGP. I think it has a really interesting finish. Like I said, I've not been a big fan of Pinhook in the past. So let's add Pinhook 8 to the calendar right now. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button below. Please hit that like button. If you haven't yet, follow me on Instagram. Let me know if you've had this one yet. Did you try it after I reviewed it? I was just wondering if you guys had any feedback on this bottle. I actually think it's a really nice representation of a good MGP. So with that said, like I always say, it's not about the whiskey, it's the people you share with. Cheers to day 19. This was a good one. Did a good guess job on this one. So let's see if I can keep the hot streak going. We go to day 20 tomorrow. It's getting crazy. Cheers, folks. Happy holidays.